Good morning from a mild, grey, grim, dark, muddy grass, leaves in the wildlife pond, poorly shoulder, cat at university, Peterborough. Today's Monday. Yesterday we took a trip to Coy Water Barn in Knockholt, Kent. Wonderful day. Met up with Lee Hadfield, who organised a Grow&Show at Coy Water Barn. We weren't buying, we were just there to have a look round, lend a bit of support, enjoy tea and mince pies, thank you Coy Water Barn, and just witness the Grow&Show as it developed. It was all about Hiotsuris, some fabulous fish on display. Clearly many people got a bargain, and it's going to be interesting to see how they grow and develop over the next few months. We had a look round Coy Water Barn. It's a bit like a TARDIS. When you first walk in, you don't think it's much, but the further you walk in, the better it gets. And then at the far end, the pièce de résistance. Oh, absolutely amazing tanks with windows, elevated walkways to look down on the fish, and some proper quality koi. If you're in the area in Kent near Coy Water Barn, you have to take a look. Staggering. While we were there, we met up with Lee, of course. We also met a young man called Jack, and if you go onto Lee's channel, you'll see the visit that Lee did around Jack's new pond. Astonishing. So make sure you do that. And just before we get on to the video, just a few shout outs. I've written them down and I haven't got my magoos on, so I'm gonna have to stretch my arm. To Lorraine and Derek from Milton Keynes. Derek's a Chelsea fan, so that didn't go down too well. And Lorraine mentioned the words ambulance driver. Anyway, nice to meet you both. Hopefully one day you might put some on a channel so everybody can see. I then followed this lady, not like that. She had just the finest haircut, pink hair, that belonged to Trish, who described herself as clumsy. So to Trish and Tony from Basildon, nice to meet you both again. And finally Colin and Alison from Mansfield, who we got the wave off on the upper balcony in Coy Water Barn. We had a lovely chat about back in the day, going to Japan. Just wonderful. So hopefully those three sets of people will create something, create a channel, and everybody else can share their journey. So that's enough of me waffling on. Let's get to the video. Bye. We got to change our accent now. Road trip, hey! So we've got to go apples and pears, mate. Here. Do we eat gherkins? Like jelly deals. Jelly deals and whelks. Probably guess where we're going to go, but if Kat turns the camera around, look at what we're going to be crossing over. There's a great big bridge ahead. We're going to see some water. Yeah. Crossing over the Dartford Bridge. Queen Elizabeth Bridge? Queen Elizabeth Bridge, yeah. Many years since I've come over here. But anyway, we're going to go to Coy Water Barn. See you at the other side. So we've driven around the car park a few times and we reckon we've probably arrived. It all looks very nice. I think we're the only ones here. Oh, you can't quite see the sign, but it sure as hell says Coy Water Barn. So we'll go in and see who we can find. So we have arrived at Koi Water Barn. We're currently in the quarantine area. As we're not making a purchase, where myself and Kat are just stepping out of the way. Lots and lots of people here are going to be drawing out their names, and they're given a 5-minute slot to when they can actually choose the fish. So this is the view that we've got. See Kat with a blue coat on, quarantine area. Lots and lots of tanks, lots of fish. But it's quite noisy down there with the air pumps and the water pumps going, so I've had to come outside just to give you a bit of an update. Anyway, catch you later.
My granddad kept koi, and my old man did when I was in the military, but obviously I was back and forth, so I didn't really
And here's Lee telling stories.
have much clean stories.
Clean stories.
Didn't have,
have clean stories.
yeah, apart from digging and
Look at this for hair.
no, my local lake, there's also
Hello.
Hello.
It's Trish.
It's me. Nice to meet you.
Enjoying yourself, Trish?
Having a lovely time, thank you.
Good, good, good.
Always good when we're amongst the fish.
Have a nice day.
You too.
no room in there. Oh no.
Got all the babies are in there, some good ones. Yeah, that one.
Just getting another preview of the choices available.
Hello.
Yeah, that one that's smaller one underneath. It's strike.
Right, good morning from Koi Water Barn. We are down in Kent and we have this gentleman. Everybody should know him by now. So, can you give me your name, your age, your home and your profession?
Right, so I'm Lee Hadfield. I'm 45 years old, believe it or not. I come from a small town in Wales called Llanelli. Don't even try to say that if you're not Welsh. And my profession at the moment, for my sins, is I'm a tattoo artist.
Okay, Lee, so your first question is, how many koi keeping years have you had?
I would say, let me think about this, probably one.
One whole koi
One
keeping
whole
year.
year, which I do feel I've packed 10 into.
Yeah, very true, very true.
But I did help my old man with his ponds as well, so I'm not going to class that as my experiences though.
Okay, so 1 year. Question 2, what is your current pond size and how many fish do you have?
Right, well, the current pond size is not massive. It's I think it's about 1,800 gallons plus the filtration system. So, well, let's just, yeah, about 1,900 gallons, I reckon. Fish amount?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
Approximately?
Approximately, let's just go with 20 to 25.
20 to 25.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a popular question. Question 3, is this your forever pond? There will be no more improvements.
Absolutely it's not. This is definitely not my forever pond. This is the pond that I've told myself in my 5-year plan I will learn as much as I can from, ready to make the pond of all ponds.
Outstanding. So, question 4. If your pond and your fish and your filters disappeared overnight, what would be your alternative hobby?
I'm going to keep it clean. It would probably be, I've got so many hobbies, it's insane. Just one I got to pick. Right, well, let's just go with modelling. I absolutely adore miniature painting and scale modelling.
Okay, so modelling. Going back to koi keeping as a whole, question 5 is, what has been your biggest triumph?
Well, I'm only a year in, so I could probably count them on one hand, but my biggest triumph, oh my god, I don't feel like I've had a massive triumph worth mentioning, but let's just say breaking the back of that bacterial problem I had in the early spring. That was quite demoralizing, but I felt quite good after that got wiped out of the pond.
Good, good. Question 6, one piece of advice for new koi keepers. Bearing in mind you've been in it a year, and you must have learned a lot in that year, so what would you pass on? One piece of advice.
I've got so much advice to give someone, but one piece of advice would be, it's really difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
One piece of advice would be really study how to build a pond before you even put a spade in the ground.
Like that one, big fan of that one. Question 7, what has been your biggest mistake?
My biggest mistake, again, I've made loads. My biggest mistake would be possibly me probably introducing that bacterial problem into the pond through lack of knowledge and storing the fish, you know, not properly whilst I was building the new pond.
Right.
Because that's where the bacterial problem came from, I believe.
Yep. Question 8, future plans.
Future plans.
If it's a 5-year plan, it's going to be an awful lot.
It's well, but this is a whole 10 minutes in itself. But future plans is short-term future is I'm going to extend the pond. I'm going to start extending the pond now before Christmas into the filter house. I thought of a little funky idea that I want to do, and I think I can pull it off. After the new year, when the temperatures rise a little bit, we're going to extend the main pond so I can get to about 3,000 gallons. Because the more I know about, well, the more I learn about this stuff, I think that's probably a sweet spot in pond size, 3,000 to 4,000. That's the short term. The long term is learn everything I can before I buy my new farm in Pembrokeshire or Carmarthenshire and make the pond of all ponds.
Yay! Question 9, do you get support from your partner?
Absolutely, she is absolutely incredible.
That's
She's
Yasmin.
not only amazing in bed, she's amazing when I take my wallet out and I want to spend money on my favourite hobby at the moment.
Well, I'm not going to even edit that because we know what you like. And question 10, really, really simple one, or is it? What is your favourite fish?
Specific fish, or are we talking
Talking about
variety?
specific variety of fish.
at the moment, even though I've just done the Hyatt Surrey Grow and Show, which was amazing, I really enjoyed it. I don't know, it changes with the seasons, literally, but I really do like Shiro Yutsuris. I don't know why. It's black and white, I guess.
Hey, I like that one. So, Lee Hadfield, that has been your 10 in 10. Thank you very much.
Part of this off because it's taking so long to go over. And I only see it in 14 and
Think about that one.
People being friendly, lovely.
£150 thing, and the best quality will be judged. You will take the picture from the thing will be put there onto the Floyd Waterfarms website, and that will be judged internationally. Yeah. So that's the fairest thing we can do. It is, trust me. And the person that's going to win that is the person with the most friends. Yeah. To vote on it, right? I got a lot of friends. Unfortunately, I can't win. Right? That's all right. So yeah, and what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to set up a little WhatsApp group. Don't laugh when I spell it. And I'll work out what the midway point is, and I'll ask for a measuring of coin then, and I'll put it on my computer. Very well. Yeah, cool. See you next time. Yeah. See you later.
Damp mouse. So I hope you enjoyed that. We had a wonderful day. Thanks again to Lee for doing a 10 in 10, and to Keith, I believe it is, and the staff at Koi Water Barn. Really knowledgeable and friendly guys. I had to keep my hands and my wallet in my pocket because I've spent enough this year, but you just need to have a look. Wonderful place, and a good garden centre. So in the meantime, what do we usually do? 2 jabs, 1 booster, 1 flu jab. Choose an arm. Stay safe, stay warm, and look after your family. See you later.